What is up, everybody? SmackDookie here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up remote gaming using Sunshine. So what this is going to let you do is this is going to let you play games on your Linux computer on remote devices like your cell phone, tablets. I'm going to show you how to set it up on Mac OS. So technically, you can be playing PC games like Witcher 3, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy on a Mac computer. It's really simple to do. It'll take maybe 5 to 10 minutes to get everything set up and configured and working. I'm going to show you how to install Sunshine. I'm going to show you how to configure the firewall to allow traffic. And we'll go through some of the configuration settings and show you how to do this on Moonlight, which is the client-side application that we're going to install on Mac OS. But Moonlight is available on pretty much every platform: Windows, Android, iOS. So you can set it up on basically any device that you want to. So first things first, let's install Sunshine. All we need to do is open up Package Installer, click on Repo, and do a quick search for Sunshine. And it pops up right there with the version. Click on the checkbox, click on Install, and it just goes through and installs everything for you. I'm not going to do that since I already have it installed. So we'll click on Close, and then we're going to open up Sunshine. And we'll know that it's running because we'll see a little icon pop up right here. So this means that the Sunshine server is running. Right click on that, open Sunshine, and it's asking me to sign in. First thing that pops up for you when you do this is it's going to ask you to create an admin password. Make sure it's secure. Don't use any other passwords that you've already used, because this can allow other people potentially to take control of your computer. So make sure you give it a good password, and this is what it looks like when we are logged into Sunshine. This is the server side of things. This lets you change all of the different settings that can make or break your streaming experience. Next up, we need to enable this in the firewall. So we go to configuration and go to network, and these are all of the ports that are required for Sunshine to work properly. If you know networking, you know exactly what this is. If not, don't worry, I'll show you real quick what we need to do. Open up our menu, and then we're going to search for a firewall. And this controls our network rules. And we need to make sure that we add all of these here. Luckily, it's not too bad. I don't know how to add ranges. We just need to make sure that everything that we have here is set up here. Click Add Rule, change, click the Advanced tab. And then we're going to keep the source open for any IP address. This basically says that only certain IP addresses or an IP address range can connect to Sunshine. Typically, you would only set your wireless network for that, or your home network, but I leave it open because I can connect to a VPN I have set up on my home network. So when I'm not home, I can connect to the VPN, and then I can play games using Sunshine. To do that, just keep this open and keep any port source open. Only thing that we're going to add is the port numbers that we have listed here. So here we'll type in 47984, and then change protocol to TCP. That's what we have matching here. And click create. I'm not going to do that because it's already set up. And then when we get down to UDP, we'll need to do that for each number that is listed within this range. So 47998, 47999, 48,000. That's really all we need to do to get Sunshine configured and running. Next up, I'm going to show you real quick how to get this working on the Mac. So basically, you just download Moonlight, I'll have links in the description on how to do this. Click on client downloads, and these are all of the versions available. Since I'm doing this on a Mac, just click on the Mac OS and then scroll down to the bottom, and it would be the DMG file. Hasn't been updated in a while, but it doesn't really update this very often. Click on that, download it, install it. If you are using an iPhone, I'm sure it's on the Play Store. I know you can get it from the Google Play Store. What I've done in the past too is I have like the original Switch that got jailbroken. There's a version of Android which let me install Moonlight on that, so I was playing like Final Fantasy 15 on my Switch, like Witcher 3 on my Switch. It was awesome. It was great to just like set up servers with a family, play games with them, instead of being down in my basement where my computer is. Next up, I'm going to open up Moonlight, and it's going to search for compatible hosts on my local network. Usually it finds this right away, and it should, but I just realized that I have a little bit of a configuration change on my network. So I need to know the IP address of my computer that's running Sunshine. Click OK, and then it pops up right here. Now here's the important part that we just did. We need to type in a pin in Sunshine that appears in Moonlight that will unlock the computer. So instead of having to run all the way downstairs, we can go to our Sunshine instance through a web browser, and it's going to be port 47990. So this is controlling the Sunshine server options on my host computer. So click on pin because we'll need to type in the pin. Go to Moonlight. Click on your computer, and then we're going to type in the pin. Give it a device name, make it obvious, and that worked. Now I have tied my Mac OS computer to Sunshine. Let's go through our settings. We can change the resolution, change our frame rate. This is going to be the most important thing to look at is your video bitrate. If you make it too much, like let's say 80 megabits per second, it's going to give you a better quality, but it's also going to potentially cause issues depending on how fast your home Wi-Fi is, whether or not your Sunshine host, your computer that you're playing off of, if that's connected to Ethernet. Definitely connected to Ethernet. You're going to get much better results. It also depends on what other people on your Wi-Fi network are doing. Are they streaming video? Is there a lot of network congestion? How far away are you from your wireless access point? All that fun stuff. This is only client specific too, but you want to find a good balance of quality and usability. You can also, depending on if your computer that you're playing off of or your device that you're playing off of and your Sunshine computer uses HDR, you can turn that on. You can change the video codec, but I just keep it recommended. But let's test it out. I'm going to start up Steam Big Picture. And that's it. I just realized I don't have a controller synced to my Mac computer. I just saw some screen tearing too, but I don't think it was that bad. Command Option Shift Escape will let you exit out of the session. I did see some screen tearing, so I'm going to go back into my settings and enable VSync. And let's do frame pacing too. And while I'm at it, I have a nearby PS4 controller. I'm going to try and sync using Bluetooth. All right, it's connected. Oh, 45%. Good job, me. Don't forget, sometimes you gotta enable Steam input to get PS4 controllers to work on Steam games. Yeah, if you got a VPN set up, you can connect to your VPN using your tablet or your MacBook and play games remotely. Just make sure that your internet speed is fast enough. You don't want to set your frame rate or your bit rate. You don't want to set your bit rate too high, because then you'll lag pretty bad. Just make sure you have a good upload speed. I wouldn't do it unless you have at least 50 megabits per second upload, and you can use tools like speedtest.net to try it out. See how fast your internet speed is, your upload and your download, and I'll give you a pretty good idea. This code looks so cool. And now that I got this working on my Mac, I may actually just play it on that because it looks pretty good. Oh, I know I was going to show you too. Go back into your settings. And we'll go, and I want to see the show performance stats while streaming. You can see on the top left-hand corner the resolution, my frame rate, how much data is being used, the latency, so yeah, it's a pretty good setup. It's pretty cool that you can play Red Dead 2 on the Mac. Oh, I forgot how to play this game. Hopefully this guide on installing Sunshine and Moonlight is beneficial to you. Hopefully it only took like 5 minutes. There's plenty of games you can use it with. It may take some tinkering, as things do. But once it works great. And there's plenty of devices that you can use to play games remotely on the computer. So definitely check this out. If you felt that I gave great instructions and this worked out well for you, consider giving me a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe if you want to see more videos on how you can use Linux, switching from Windows. I switched like 3 months ago and I do not regret it at all. It's been fun learning a new skill, so check it out and we'll catch you later. Bum, 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 bum.